Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we are going off on a best of 3 friendly against Random Gaming VGC. Someone I've connected with through the Discord, the London COVID Night VGC Discord, which I'll link down below as well, and I'll link this guy's channel as well. He's a very nice guy. We've been talking on and off for bits, and we did say we was going to get this. Now, onto the team itself. This is for Series 10, which is coming up at the start of August, so not too far away, and it is a 1 restricted and no Dynamax format, which is very different to say the least. I've been doing a few tours and a few tests with them, and generally speaking I am awful. I've tried Xerneas teams, I've tried Kyogre teams, I even tried one Calyrex Shadow team, and I'm just not very good. So today we are going with a Zacian team, which I'll go through now. Behind me, to start with, we have a Miracle Seed Rillaboom with Protect, Fake Out, Grassy Glide and Wood Hammer. Now it is a great check to Kyogre, as you can guess, but very difficult with Serena on a lot of their teams. So you'll see a few interesting interactions there with it. Underneath him is Scrafty, who is a budget Incineroar, but he gets the job done. With Fake Out, Close Combat, Lash Out, I wanted Knockoff or something slightly better, but Lash Out was his best option. And Thunder Punch just for that extra, I suppose, extra way of hitting Kyogre. Underneath that is Volcarona with Rage Powder, Quiver Dance, Giga Drain and Fiery Dance. This is because Wide Guard is going to be everywhere, and I didn't particularly want to worry too much about that with Volcarona about. So Fiery Dance has the option to up your special attack and get in a Quiver Dance off. If you manage to get one Quiver Dance off, you will be outspeeding Kyogre and can get a big old Giga Drain off on it if it comes in late rather than earlier. And Rage Powder just in case you're going down and you want to protect someone. On the other side we have Zacian. It's a pretty standard set. It's 252-252 with Protect, Substitute, Iron Head and Close Combat. Just, it is what it is. This is what people are running with Zacian. Some people are putting a little bit more into bulk, taking it out of speed. I don't think that's necessary. Some people are running Sacred Sword. I prefer Close Combat just because it hits that little bit harder and will pick up the KO on most Incineroars. And we have a Milotic with Recover, Icy Wind, Scald and Haze. Now, Grassy Seed was, I'm still unsure if we'll survive a Grassy Glide at +1. So we'll find that out in practice, I suppose. Probably won't. And then Mine Shower, another Fake Out user, my Wide Guard user, Rock Slide and Close Combat. Now that Rock Slide means Volcaronas on opposite Xerneas teams are pretty much invalid, because it's going to one-shot majority of them and it will guarantee 2-shot all of them. Even if they get their Geomancy off, you should have Zacian under a substitute and you're pretty much safe from that point on. Anyway, that is the team. Like I said, I can't go too much into the details because I don't know them yet. We haven't got an actual live series to be testing it in. I have been testing it on Showdown, but it doesn't quite translate. So I'll link their channel down below, and good luck to them, and I'll see you in the matches. Okay, and we are off. Let's see what he's brought to the table. So we've got a Yveltal team, which is an absolute pain. Okay. So he's got Trick Room mode, Chandelier is going to be, oh, is it going to be Sash? That's Mystic Water. Okay, how do we want to do this then? We'll lead off Rillaboom and Milotic, and we'll have, so Scrafty is pretty good here, very good to be honest. I'll have Scrafty in the back. Do you want to bring Zacian or Volcarona? I feel Zacian's probably going to be better because he is the restricted. Also, we are doing a best of 3, and we will be playing all 3 matches regardless of outcome, just so we can both get a little bit of practice in. So we're locked in. We are locked in early. I do have the habit of doing that, but I'm not too comfortable about your Vettel matchup. So we'll see. If I had play rough on Zacian, I'd probably feel a lot better about it. But we don't. So let's see how this goes. Good luck to my opponent. And hopefully the volume's okay. I'll just put it down because I know Dynamaxing. Oh, there is no Dynamaxing. I don't have to worry about the Dynamax volume this time. Because that is Series 10. So Chandelier and Rillaboom. So this means I am losing my seed straight away. Or am I? If I fake out the Rillaboom, because I do have a fair bit of speed. Who went first? I didn't see which grassy terrain went first. And so I'm going to fake out Rillaboom, and I'm going to go straight for a Scald. Icy Wind might have been better just to break that sash, but I don't think it's needed too much. I can Grassy Glide next time for the KO in that slot, and then switch out into someone that can take that Grassy Glide a little bit better. That is if we get first. If he's a faster Rillaboom, or if he wins the speed tie, because I can't remember what my speed was. I really should have checked that. Now we go first, quite luckily. He is going to be Sash, unfortunately, but that doesn't even pick up the KO. We use his Trick Room, which was what we was expecting. I can Grassy Glide. Grassy Glide should take this Chandelier out. I mean, it is max attack. It is seed boosted. Probably am going to lose Milotic here, but we should trade Milotic for Chandelier. Because he's not exactly a bulky Pokemon. If he's specially bulky, it will be less physically bulky. And this Milotic isn't exactly full. It's a very defensive Milotic. It needs its competitive boosts to really be doing damage. But I would have thought it would have done more than that. I would have thought it would have brought it down to Sash, just being what's it called? I would have thought it would have brought it down to Sash because it was a I forget what it's called. What kind of thing? Brought it down to Sash simply by virtue of being Stab. That's the word I'm after. Stab. This Rillaboom is slower once again, but that's fine. We're in the Grassy Glide. And do we switch out or do we let Milotic go down? I think we let Milotic go down, realistically. We'll try and recover just in case. I don't know if we are going to be within range now though, that's the thing. If Chandelier's in range of this Grassy Glide, because it has had a little bit of terrain recovery as well. But this is a very strong attack, so it's Stab, terrain boosted and Miracle Seed boosted. So I think even being resisted should be fine. But we're about to find out. I really should take longer to think things through before, you know, I should be doing this talking while I'm locking in rather than locking in and then talking through it, because I end up with a lot of talking. So is that enough? Yes, that is enough. So we do trade here. They are in Trick Room, which is kind of annoying, but Scrafty is also oh, goes for the knockoff. That probably was a mistake because I get this recover now. Okay. So all I need to do is switch out Milotic into a Scrafty, get that Intimidate off, which will help against this position, and then we can start. Oh, I'll just protect actually. I'm not going to play too aggressively. I don't want to play too aggressively at all. So we send that as your battle. So we're going to protect, and we're going to switch out into Scrafty. We shouldn't need our seed anymore. Sorry, my hair's annoying me now. We shouldn't need our seed boost anymore because it's done what it needed to do, which was survive that grassy glide. So I don't know his spread, but that's probably an assault vest variant. Simply because I think if it was seed or banned, it would have definitely picked up a KO, 100%. I also don't know if he's max attack either, or if he's got a fair bit more investment in defence. Grassy glide into the Scrafty, it's not doing too much. Heat wave. Doing a little bit to our Scrafty. It gets a critical hit. Gets the burn. That is going to be a huge issue for me. Yeah, that's really annoying. That burn is. This Scrafty is pretty much useless now, so I'm not going to reveal his Thunder Punch just yet. I'm going to switch out for now back into my low tick, and I'm just going to fake out the Vettel. I did really want to get rid of this Rillaboom before my low tick comes back out, but I don't really have much of a choice at the moment. Thanks to that burn, I can't really do anything with Scrafty. He's got absolutely no pressure. So he's removing his Rillaboom for Stack Attacker. So we're not completely out of it yet then. We're not completely out of it yet. Because I can Icy Wind next turn and Thunder Punch. Or shall I just Scald and Thunder Punch? I don't know. Twisted Dimensions are back to normal. Grass has disappeared. I've just realised that my screen is that big you can't actually see. So it's probably going. I'm going to Icy Wind and I'm going to Close Combat into Stack Attack. It's probably not going to hurt as much, but I've just realised that this is a massive thingy screen. You can't see Vettel at all. So let's pull the whole thing down, shall we? No, that's the screen itself. There we go. So I don't particularly need to see my own moves, I can talk you through that. Oblivion Wing into the Scrafty. He'll get his healing back, but with him focus him down so it's not too much of an issue. It's going to get Trick Room off, which was expected. We'll send Rillaboom out for more fake out pressure. How much did we do to this Stack Attacker? How much more damage is needed? Oh, the Icy Winded then, did we? So we're just going to fake him out. And this is what happens when I'm not paying attention. I allowed Trick Room to go up a second time, which was a bad idea. So I think next time we lead off Scrafty. And Do we lead off Rillaboom? Yeah, we can get the... No, we can't get the double because it will fake out. Oblivion Wing, that's going to pick up the KO. So I'll let Scrafty... Well, Scrafty got burned, which was annoying, which kind of like pretty much guaranteed my loss, I think. I didn't guarantee my loss, which made winning a lot harder. A lot harder. We get the burn on Stack Attacker though in response, which is very useful because that means he can't be as damaging as he was. But with Zacian left and a prayer, I don't think this is doable in the slightest. All I can do is Scold and Protect. And see how much mileage we get out of this turn. His best bet is to switch in Rillaboom. But I can't afford to not protect Zacian. Well, I suppose we can go for Rock Slide flinches, which will be quite annoying if he gets the flinch. But that's part of the game. Heat Wave. Protect and... we get the flinch as well, annoyingly. So, do we risk a double? I don't think it's worth risking the double. We'll just go for another Scald and Behemoth Blade into this slot. You get the double Rock Slide. Will a Heat Wave be enough to take me out? Milotic avoids. No, I mean it does half, so we've got another turn for Protect. We get another flinch, so we get double flinched. I'm starting to think that this is... not Skull Plunge, King's Rock, which would be bloody annoying if it is. There's not much we can do about it if it is as well. So we just repeat that. I'm not going to Protect because I know the double won't KO. It's not... no. Yeah, we'll just repeat that because we need to be aggressive. We need to keep on the pressure here. I have to excuse my chair, it squeaks a lot. So every time I move, I'm making unnecessary noises. And my hair is starting to annoy me a bit. But I'm not going to get it cut. We don't do that here. So Rock Slide. No, King's Rock adds a chance. It doesn't give you a... It gives it on moves that don't normally have it. So it's one that increases other moves. Oh! No flinches this time, so that's Stack Attack again. And we get a Behemoth Blade off. Is this enough? I don't think this KOs. Not from full. No, not quite. If the dimensions turn around, we might be able to bring this back. Might. This ends his Rillaboom out. So I'm going to attempt to recover. I'm probably not going to get it, and we are going to Protect. Get rid of this last turn of Trick Room. If he doubles into the Zacian, then we've definitely got a strong chance of pulling it back. But he's probably going to Oblivion Wing into Milotic for the KO. Possibly Fake Out as well. I can't remember if we got a speed drop on this, that one turn. If we did, then that'd be very silly, but... Yep, so he Grassy Glides into the Milotic, so we don't get the recover off. That's okay, because we should always be faster than this Yveltal. So we can KO that first. And it depends how the grass is gone. That helps us a lot. Okay, let's see. There's no trick room anymore, so does he protect Yveltal though? That is the question. Can he protect? I haven't seen Life Orb, so I'm going to. If he does have protect and he's been hiding this the whole time, then might pull this back. But no, he doesn't protect, so I'm assuming that's a assault vest. Yveltal. But can I one-shot you with the same move? Let's see. It's not so much a one-shot. Let's see how much damage this is doing. Now that grassy terrain leaving pretty much definitely saved me, but would 2 have knocked me out from there? A crit or a roll might have. 2 high rolls might have. I mean, this might KO any. No, we get the KO. So we pull round 1 back. I was not expecting to, but we managed to. So what do I need to change going into round 2? I don't want Trick Room going up as much as it did. I don't have anyone. Mine Show, actually. Mine Show would have been a good shout here. A very good shout, actually. Because I can't be faked out. But then it's still the same problem of what do I do after. So we're gonna, well, we're locking in the same team because it's the same team, but I'm trying to think, what do we do going forward to change? Well, not change, it's not changing, is it? What's it called? Readjust, there we go. What do I readjust? Scrafty, just don't get burned. That's a readjustment you can make because that will help quite a lot. Do I bring Scrafty? I'll definitely bring Scrafty. Do I bring him up front though? I think I'll bring Scrafty and Mine Show up front. I think I'll bring Volk this time. We'll leave Rillaboom behind. Do we leave Rillaboom behind actually? Zacian does well into the majority of the team though, that's the problem. So we will still bring Zacian in the back. Are we happy with this? No. Are we happy with anything we do? No. So let's lock it in and we'll wait for the battle to start. And we are off. Okay. So we just about squeezed a win last time. Am I feeling more confident? I asked myself that. Just no, I am not. But it's a game at the end of the day. It's here for fun. So he brings out Rillaboom and Rotom. So we have a stronger start here. So we'll fake out this Rotom and Rock Slide. So Intimidate is nice though, to be honest. You want a Rock Slide or Close Combat, which is doing more? I'm going to fake out Rotom because it's not threatening me. And we'll Close Combat Rillaboom, actually. Get some damage on this because Rotom isn't threatening me. I'm just probably going to try and Nasty Plot. So maybe I should have faked out the Rillaboom. If he switches Rillaboom out into Chandelure, then we have a problem. If he doesn't, then this is going to hurt. Do you want to keep Mine Show around? If he does target Mine Show. Rotom protects smartly. Who did you fake out though? Rillaboom Protector. Okay, that makes sense. He wants to see what I'm trying to do. So it's 1 for 1. So next we're just going to... We'll close combat the Rotom. Yeah, close combat Rotom, and we'll Rock Slide this time. And seeing as that double protect kind of just put a stop on round 1. I keep wanting Mind Show, it's Mien Show, isn't it? I will eventually pronounce the names correctly at some point. If you're enjoying my content, please leave a like, subscribe, and comment about how awful my pronunciation of some of these names are. That'd be great. Oh, that was... I planned that. This is what I planned for. This is definitely what I planned for. I didn't talk you through this plan, but this is definitely what I planned for. So that is some good, solid damage. And we get a flinch nicely. Okay, so this is a simple case of Lash Out and Rock Slide again. So we stopped with so Lash Out into Chandelure and Rock Slide. We stopped him being able to nasty plot up thanks to hacks. Definitely thanks to hacks and not thanks to just me gibbering on and making suboptimal plays that worked out for the best. Sorry, I have an itchy nose, which is rather annoying when I'm trying to record, but it's part of life. But yes, let me know your favourite mispronunciation of a Pokemon. Okay, so we're still going to get a little bit of damage off onto this Rotom, and we can do the same thing next time. Unless he goes for a Volt Switch into... Oh no, we get our second flinch. I am sorry, Rotom, I really am. I'm not... I promise I am not carrying whatever I accused you of carrying on last time. I am not. He is Assault Vest. An Assault Vest variant. And these are just free Rock Slides at the moment. I do want to switch this Scrafty out though, so I can reset Intimidates. Right, I can use his Protect, it makes sense. We're going to get a Lash Out and a Rock Slide off. Rillaboom misses. Well, it misses Rillaboom. What is that doing? It's not doing a lot, it's not worth staying in for. We're just going to do the same with the Rock Slides, there's no point not. And we'll get in Volcarona, I think. I mean, it's very unlikely he's going to Hydro Pump that side. He might. He can't fake me out. So, Rock Slide. Will it take out Rotom from there? I don't know. I really don't know. I want to reset my defense drops on this Scrafty. Because he is bulky, but being at -1 just doesn't help you much at all. Into your Vettel. So this Rock Slide's going to hurt. Who do we send out? Volcarona. We're going to want to get that Volcarona out again then. Okay, I don't know, it's a slow variant. If I Quiver Dance, I might be able to... I might be doing something with this Quiver Dance, I don't know. Because he's going to be slower. That does some decent damage to the Vettel. Now with the grass gone, that means I can Quiver Dance. Let's see how much it's doing, and Rock Slide again. I mean, you've got to pick between Mind Show and Volcarona for this Oblivion Wing. I do think you'll probably pick the Volcarona and just Grassy Glide for a KO. Or if he switches out, I don't know. Just to get his grassy terrain back. I don't know what to expect this turn. My best bet is to just Rock Slide again and get a Quiver Dance off. So he withdraws the Rillaboom into Rotom. Excuse me. This hopefully is the end of Rotom if we connect. Yeah, we connect on both. Yep, we take down the Rotom. Brilliant. Now if this is a slower Yveltal, then we will get this Quiver off first. We do. So that'll make us a little bit tankier against it. If we can get a Fiery Dance off into that, brilliant. If we need it. Oblivion Wing into Volcarona. That's taking us down to berry range. He's going to heal a fair bit back, that's the only annoying thing. So we can Rock Slide, and a Fake Out will KO us. I don't need to worry about this Yveltal though, with what I've got in the back. So we're just going to Rock Slide. Do we Fiery Dance? I think we do Fiery Dance. We're just going to Rock Slide and Fiery Dance. No, we'll get. Do we get a Quiver Dance off? No, we'll Fiery Dance and we'll Rock Slide. As long as we're connecting, we're okay. If he fakes out the Mine Show, so be it. I still get a KO onto this Rillaboom. I think, unless he switches Rillaboom out, we'll see. But this Yveltal, with what I've got in the back, is not too threatening at the moment. No one's going to be wanting to come into this, so he fakes out, Arc of the Volcarona. He gets the burn, which is unfortunate for him. We use Rock Slide, Rillaboom avoids, but we connect onto the Yveltal, which is the plan. Oh, and we get another flinch. I am getting a lot of hacks in this game, and it's part of the game, but I do feel unfortunate about it. It just means I can repeat that, and this Rillaboom isn't particularly threatening me much now. We get the Fiery Dance into you and Rock Slide again. His best bet is to Grassy Glide into this Mine Show to get rid of it, which he does, and I'll be getting rid of this Rillaboom. Doesn't really matter if I get this attack boost. We got rid of the Rillaboom, that was the important thing. And he'll be going for his Oblivion Wing. Will that take him back? I don't think that'll take him back up to full with how much damage I've already taken. How much are we getting back? Okay, so that should be within... Is it Behemoth Bash range? Don't know. But I've got Scrafty and Zacian, so whatever he's got... Oh, he's got Chandelure. So we can't get Trick Room up. But he can protect, so I think we'll just double up into you for now, because I can 1v1 this Chandelure with a Assault Vest, and I know he can't protect his Yveltal, so he's either going to Trick Room or protect. He might go straight for a blind Heat Wave, but honestly that's perfectly fine. Because I will be going first, and I will be getting the KO on this Yveltal, and Scrafty wins the end game. Now, if he's been hiding Protect on this Yveltal and clicks it this time, then this is a horrible mistake. But I'm pretty confident that that is an Assault Vest Yveltal. It is the most common item it runs between that. Not so much Life Orb. I know Neil was running a Life Orb one for a while, but I think that was literally just so he could Sucker Punch and one-hit KO Regieleki. So yeah, this Thunder Punch should finish it off. It shouldn't be able... Actually no, because it's going to get some healing. But we're going for a Trick Room, I think. Is this Thunder Punch going to be enough? Did we hide it? It might be. It's not Stab. Heat Wave goes first. Okay. That's a clean KO on the Zacian. And he gets the burn, so he may have just pulled this back. To be fair, we got very lucky with the amount of hacks we got in this game, so we can't begrudge it. Oh, okay, so it's Life Orb, Chandelure. That's not going to KO anymore. We get the Paralysis though. But this game is now over. I cannot bring it back. Maybe, no, fake out wouldn't have done us any better either. But yeah, that was round 2. I'm just going to click the lash out because it doesn't really matter what we do here. He's going to take this win. And we'll go into round 3. So, straight up Shadow Ball. Was that enough for KO? No, not quite, because it's not very effective. It doesn't really matter at this point, though. Does he get fully paralysed? If he gets fully paralysed, maybe. No, because that doesn't KO. It does get the full para. So we're in this for one more round. Heat Wave would have been a better option there, or so Trick Room, probably Imprison, I guess. No, he's running Protect. So we'll go for a Thunder Punch, just in case he decides to Protect. Don't know if he would. Excuse me while I cough. I didn't think you'd like to hear that, so I muted you. I didn't mute you, I muted me. Okie dokie. What are we going on now then? Just waiting for this last one. If he does panic and protect, Thunder Punch isn't going to pick up the KO from here, I don't think anyway. We'll go for the Sucker Punch anyway. And that's going to take me out. And that is game 1. No, it's not. That's game 2. Just casually ignoring my own loss. So how do we change going into round 3? Let's think about this. Rock Slide's pretty much saved me this time, but Mind Shout is a great open. So I think Mind Shout and Scrafty. Maybe. Actually, Mind Shout and Zacian right off the back. That's how this team is meant to be played. So that's what we're going to do. Right off the bat, Mind Shout and Zacian. And Scrafty. Is that the one? Yeah, sorry, ignore me. Scrafty and Volk. Definitely Scrafty and yeah, Volk in the back. That's what we'll do. Scrafty and Volk. And let's see what comes our way round 3. So as I said, we're just going straight for Mind Show and Zacian. We're going to be quite heavy-handed with Scrafty and Volker in the back. Now, I'll let him give him a chance to think about it. I'm going to pause it a sec here, and I will see you in a second. Well, I'm not really going anywhere. I'm fully aware I've got quite a few bad habits when it comes to playing this game that I will iron out, but I mean, this is early meta, so depending on how well I do with my current bad habit situation when Series 10 drops, depends on what I do about it. But I'm having a lot more fun in Series 10 than I was in the others. So he's going to go for Rillaboom and Yveltal. So he's going to go for a Heat Wave. So we're just going to get some big damage off him this time and then Rock Slide next time. Unless he goes for the Oblivion Wing, which will be annoying, but not the end of the world. We've got to Fake Out this time. We can also... yeah, we can also use Wide Guard to our advantage. A few Oblivion Wings, then fair play to him. We have to Fake Out the Rillaboom this turn. Has to be done. Also, I don't know if you've noticed that I'm looking slightly away to the screen these days. It's because I worked out I actually had a problem with my setup. I went out and bought a HDMI splitter needlessly for it as well, because I thought I needed both the... not the best switching. I thought I needed both my HDMI and USB-C in to this my laptop to get the signal, but no, I just need the USB-C. So I've now got my setup on the TV. Okay, that does more than enough for it to not be an issue. Yeah, so that's my story of buying a HDMI splitter needlessly. We're going to rock slide, and we are going to Behemoth Blade into this slot again, just in case. Yeah, found out while setting it up, I did not need to connect my HDMI cable into the laptop to get the signal. So I managed to put it back into my TV from the out of the card. The card reader? It's not a card reader. No, it's not a graphic card either. It's a capture card. So yeah, out the capture card into the TV. So now I can look at my TV rather than looking at a small box in OBS on a small screen. That makes sense. But I don't think it gives you too much in the long run. Because I'll just do this again. You get some recovery. Will it be enough recovery though? That's the thing. I can wide guard though. She's gonna have to heat wave. So I'll wide guard before I die. That'll stop the heat wave, and I can see how much the Behemoth Bash is doing. Because wide guard will go before this grassy glide, and wide guard will protect me from the heat wave. Unless he's running, no, he can't be running flamethrower because he's got protect, and he won't be hitting a target. So he won't be life orb. He won't be dying to life orb either. But I can KO him next round with whatever I bring in, which is not going to be fast enough. Okay, yeah, so we survive another round, that's fine. Doesn't get the double. So I've now shown wide guard. Well, I could. Oh, it's sucker punch. Will sucker punch be enough? I don't know, but if we take care of Chandelure here, which we don't, just about, I can rock slide. I'm not too worried at the moment. I mean, I am, and I'm not. So I can rock slide, and I can protect. Isn't giving me anything now. I can protect. No. Sub. Will protect me from one heat wave anyway. He's probably going to sucker punch. Don't know if he'll swap out again. I just don't know. We're about to find out. Well, he can't attack me through sub, and so he protects. Okay, this is fine by me. Is he going to sucker punch? Or is he going to close combat into my Zacian? We go rock slide. We break his sash. And you're going to close combat, yep. Okay, so we take that close combat. Scraft is not going to want to take that close combat. But we can do it in return and get Scrafty in. That's such a good idea, I don't know, we're about to find out, but my show is very useful later on. So now that he hasn't got a sash, we can get Scrafty in, and we can close combat this side. It should stop him being able to do anything, to be honest. He is 4 times weak to this close combat. Is he? No, he's 4 times weak to Keferi. He's only 2 times weak to close combat, I think. But either way, it's coming from a +1 Zacian. Doesn't stop any sucker punch shenanigans. If we get a heatwave miss at any point as well, that'll be brilliant. Just pick up the KO. Yep, that picks up a clean KO. Probably having a losation here, which is a bit of a pain. Unless we get a miss. Heatwave. Yep, that's a clean KO on Zacian. He takes himself out, but a rock slide will take care of that. No, I'll send in actually Volcarona. He's going to send in his Rillaboom. I'm going to Quiver Dance and Lash Out. Lash Out and Quiver Dance. Start boosting up. Might protect the Chandelier and Fake Out. Be a bit silly if you did, it's wasting a Fake Out turn realistically. Might Shadow Ball into my Volk. You'll see. Now he fakes out the Volk. Does he get the burn? Nope. He uses Heat Wave. Shouldn't do Tomb Bird. Knee takes himself out in the meantime. Volcarona gets its health back, and there is no burn this time. Puts us in a stronger position. Now Volcarona, will it be KO'd from that range? Is it worth me getting? I think I'll just Fiery Dance. It's better to get the damage off. So we're going to Thunder Punch and we're going to Fiery Dance. If you protect Rillaboom, good on him. I wonder what the item is on this Rillaboom then, if it's not Assault Vest. It's not Grassy Seed either. Maybe his Miracle Seed as well. Rillaboom protects, which makes sense. We'll get some damage off into your Vettel. Not a lot, but some. Volcarona goes down as expected. And we get this Thunder Punch off. Not doing enough, so he's probably going to take this one as well, because I can't really, unless I get a lot of lucky rock slides, but he probably will KO me in one. So we're just going to copy that again, Thunder Punch and rock slide, and I don't think it matters what he does. He's probably going to Grassy Glide into Mine Shout and Oblivion Wing into Scrafty, who at this point has taken too much damage. It is going to KO. The reason we're running a Scrafty over Incin, which would be much better in this matchup, is simply because we've already got Volcarona. It's not great to be running two fire types, especially not with Kyogre going everywhere. I can't remember if I mentioned that in the intro, but I meant to. We're going to get another Thunder Punch off. Oh, that does a decent amount that time. We get a nice crit. Do we get a Paralyze? Nope. So that is game. If we got a Paralyze, it was still game anyway. But we just Copy this again, and that will be the end. Yep, and that's it. So thanks again for Random Gaming for this best of 3 friendly. Managed to pull it back in the end game, and we'll do a post comp in a sec. So here it is once again, like in the intro, except my camera's in a different place so you can see Rillaboom and Fake Out on Scrafty now, but you can't see Volcarona. I'm still going to be testing this team before I put it up. I'm probably going to move a few things around. As you can see, it doesn't work as well as I'd like it to, especially not into Yveltal. But with that being said, I did enjoy this. I do enjoy Series 10, as I said before, a lot more. I'll link down Random Gaming VGC in the description, as well as the Discord for London Corvic Knights VGC. If you are interested, please join them. If you wanted to follow me, I'm on Facebook. Don't use it too much though. Instagram and Twitter at OutOfXP, just like on the screen. Thank you for joining us, and until next time, bye.